Hey guys, and welcome to the video. We have a couple of mid-season changes I want to quickly go over with you guys. I've been waiting a couple weeks for this, honestly. I just haven't really been into this game. With currently how Blitz, Line, and Finka are, it's been more annoying than fun to actually play this game. But changes are coming to two of them, with more coming to a few others, and I will of course give you my opinion on the whole thing. And before we start, if you enjoyed the video, then could you please leave a like down below? I would greatly appreciate it. Quickly, I want to go over this chart that Ubisoft has up on their blog. It shows the win rate versus pick rate for each operator. I stated earlier I really don't like playing because of Line, Finka, and Blitz, and this is why. They just win too damn much. They are 3 of the top 4 operators with the highest win rate. Not to mention that Dokkaebi is up there too, so everyone with global abilities plus Blitz has the highest win rate of the game. And you don't really have a legitimate counter to any, so that makes defending that much harder. But now Lion is getting some kind of nerf, and I explained in detail in the nerf that killed Lion video. If you want to check that out, it'll be in the description below. But essentially, if you're scanned by Lion and stop moving, then Lion scan stops detecting you. Also, he's going from having 3 scans to only 2, and the cooldown for those charges will increase from 10 seconds to 20. But like I said, I went into detail in another video if you want to check that out. Now, Igor is somewhat getting a minute buff. They are making changes to his ADS to not be able to detect Havana's X-Kairos pellets. This is good so her just shooting one inside the room doesn't just get rid of every ADS at once. I don't normally see this happening in ranked, only a handful of times, but I have seen it a few times in Pro League, and I bet that has to be kind of frustrating losing all your ADS and being vulnerable to nades and flashes because of one Havana X-Kairos. And speaking of flashes, Blitz is getting his reduced. They really buffed him too much with the speed increase and running with the shield in front of his face, and it kind of made him the most annoying operator in the game. So his shield range is being reduced to 5 meters from 8 meters and will only be given 4 instead of 5 flashes. Is this enough? I don't know. I prefer him to be out of the game, but that's not my call. Hopefully defenders will be more equal in fighting and trying to fend off these Blitz mains. But Ubisoft does say that they are looking at ways to give defenders more options to counter him at melee range. It's just going to have to take some time, but hopefully not too much longer. Now, Vigil, I don't really know what he's getting. This isn't a buff nor a nerf. If you're a bad player, it might be a nerf, but they're changing the time of his cloaking depletes and recharges. So a full charge usually lasts about 30 seconds, but now it would only be 12 seconds. But to keep this balanced, the time to recharge will go from 12 seconds to only 6 seconds. So it will take a bit more skill and time management to know when to actually use it. You can't just sit in the corner for 30 seconds now, leaving attackers uncertain of your position. You're going to have to rotate sooner and push attackers or make a move quicker now. Vigil honestly wasted a lot of time for attackers when cloaked, so this change is probably best in all honesty. The skill needed for the most recent operators has dropped significantly, and I know this isn't the biggest change of requiring skill, but it's a good change to Vigil, no doubt. Last but not least, Havana and Ying. So Havana is losing her Claymore and receiving a breach charge, while Ying is losing her smoke and receiving a Claymore. This is to hopefully redistribute the balance of their win rate and pick rate. Specifically between Havana and Thermite, they want to redistribute the pick rate by keeping Thermite as the only hard breacher with a Claymore. But I really like this change for Havana. Usually I'm forced to play her and I don't really have good luck with the Claymore anyway, so I find myself in situations where I want a breach charge for a soft wall or a ceiling or a hatch that isn't reinforced, instead of just wasting my X-Kairos on it. So I'm really for this change, and I don't know if you guys know this, but all LMGs are getting a buff across the board. So Ying's LMG, which I believe to be the Type 95 LSW, is getting a 9 damage increase, which is pretty big and will hopefully help her pick rate tremendously. She's already underpicked and too weak according to the chart, so this will hopefully boost both of those a bit. And before I go, Ubisoft does say that they're looking into Finka. They don't want to mess with the effects of the recoil reduction due to her gadget before the recoil rework comes, and they want more data before changing the speed boost and health boost effects. But that is all for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, then would you please leave a like and maybe subscribe for more videos. I'll leave a link to the blog post to find out more information for yourself, and to the Lion nerf video if you guys want to check that out. But I think that's all. Bye.
Op 4 is securing